I'm Solomon, helping you contend for prophecy that restores America. And normally I would bring you something that the Lord shared with me for, so a prophecy was coming up, something that God has revealed about upcoming events through a dream or numerical prophecy. Today, it's still a numerical prophecy, but it's going to be a little bit different. It's sort of like give you a synopsis of something that I believe the Lord is saying is going to take place. And so, as I've said in many other videos, the Lord often gives me dreams or visions for revelations of things He is doing to then pass on to you what God is doing and saying. And this particular day, and it usually happens in my daily experiences, in addition to dreams and visions, the Lord will give me numerical prophecies, or He'll speak to me numerically in circumstances of my everyday life. And so this particular day, on the 10th of October, I was driving, and I happened to be in Plum, and as I was on this road, and I just caught out of the right side of my eye a black mailbox right on the edge of the road that read 444 on it. And I've noticed it. When I noticed it, I know to pay attention to that sort of thing. So as I was driving further down the road, I wanted to make sure I got what the name of the road was, and it was called Center New Texas Road. And so, I mailboxed that in my brain to recall it later, because I knew that the Lord was speaking something to me. So there's symbolic things here. Number 444, the fact it was a black mailbox, and then I was on the road, and it said Center New Texas Road. And here's the revelation for this. And this is why I wanted to come on and make this particular video, because I believe it's huge for the direction that our country is going and our nation, based on current events and all the things that's been happening. In short, I'm going to just explain what I believe this to mean, and then maybe just break down a couple of the symbolic things that make this interpretation what it is, based on the information I just passed on to you. So here's what I believe, that seeing 444 on the side of the road, with 444 being on the mailbox and being on Center New Texas Road, I believe the Lord is going to relocate our capital, which is in Washington, D.C., to Texas. So there will be some new things happening in Texas. I don't have a timetable on that, but some new things will happen in Texas. And I think the core of those new things, it may be more than one, the core of it will be our capital, which is the center of our nation, the seat of our government, being relocated and reestablished in Texas. There may be some other things that take place that launches it being considered new for Texas and new for our nation. But I think relocating our capital will be at the center and at the heart of it. Now, the 444 has to do with Jeremiah 44:4, which says, basically synopsis, is that God was saying He sent also His prophets to tell the people not to do the things that He hates, and He rose up early and sent them. And that means He did it way in advance. He prepared prophets to be sent to the people to tell them what God hates and to stop doing it. The fact that it was a black mailbox means it's a mystery. It's something that needs to be revealed. And it was a mailbox. Typically, when you see mailbox symbolically, God is revealing something to you that you normally wouldn't know by natural means, either by someone telling you, or you're finding it on the news, or you can look in a book or research the information. This is something that came from God. And then the road being called Center New Texas Road. It means direction, the direction you're going in, what's down the road, what's ahead of you. And then, of course, you have this center, which means at the very heart of the word new, and it means something happening that didn't happen before, and identifying Texas as the location of it and the road. That's the direction we're headed. for our country. And so I wanted to share that. And as always, please don't keep this to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe so that the world may know what God is doing and saying. You all can also find me on Rumble, YouTube, Instagram, and Truth Social at the Fourth Quarter. And support this ministry by buying items at the Fourth Quarter store. Like I said before, you have all sorts of things you can buy: mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, other things that are there. And also, if you want to get some understanding, get up to speed as to what it is to build a numerical prophecy, sit down on my roundtable there, as well as the Dreams and Visions Roundtable. See you in the next one.